All right, so for that practice problem, x equals 10. So if you didn't get that, just take a note to ask me questions about this on Monday before we start our test. We'll review it again, but we're going to do another review of this type of problem right now. So we're going to look at this application problem together. So again, you could probably solve this problem. You should be able to solve this problem without even reading the word problem, because you can kind of see what's happening here. Okay, guys walking down this ramp. We got numbers labeled, H over here. Obviously, we're probably going to try to find this. And that's what it says. The delivery driver has a 21-foot long ramp. That's this ramp here coming out the back of his truck. So this would be the back of the truck here. The ramp hits the ground 19 feet from the back of the truck. So there's the 19 feet where it hits the ground. How high is the ramp? So this is a Pythagorean theorem because we have two sides. We're missing a third side. No angles involved, so it's Pythagorean theorem. So what we're going to do is we're going to label our A, B, and C. Okay, our A and B don't really matter, but the C is important. C is the hypotenuse, which again, directly across from the right angle. This will be our C. So let's just call this our A. Let's call this our B. Let's go ahead and put that into our formula. So that would be A, which they're calling H. So let's call that H squared plus B squared, which would be 19 squared, equals C squared, which is 21 squared. Okay, I can simplify this. I can figure out what 19 squared is and what 21 squared is. So I'm going to go to my calculator. So first one was 19 squared, and we get 361. So this is 361. Okay, 21 squared is the other one. 21 squared, 441. Okay. All right, then we are going to solve this two steps. So first step would be, we have a plus 361, so we got to, let me do this a little darker, sorry. We have to minus 361 from both sides. So 441 minus 361, use our trusty calculator. 441 minus 361 gives me 80. Perfect. And just so happens we're going to end up with the same type of problem that we had up here. So you're going to have then square root both sides. Square and square root cancel out. H equals the square root of 80. So we're going to clear square root 80. And we get 8.9. So that makes sense as the same as up here because we got that same thing in the end. So 8.9. Okay, 8.9, specifically feet. Okay, be feet high. So as you can see, okay, word problem, don't get freaked out because you see words and a problem, okay? That's the same exact thing. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to the last part of this review. Make sure you got all of this copied. We're not going to have more time in class to copy notes, so we will maybe have a few minutes before the test to answer questions, but we're not going to go back to these notes. And this is what you get to use in your test, so make sure you got this.